Hey, how you doing? This is your girl Tysheen, and I'm back with another one. Yes, another one. So I'm gonna react to Do Europeans Date the Same Way? Okay. Yeah, I would love to hear this. I would definitely like to hear this one. Crossing the line.
Hi,
Okay.
my name is Irina and I'm from Barcelona.
Hi, my name is John, I'm from Ireland.
Hi, my name is Thomas and I'm from Hungary.
Hi, I'm Isabella and I'm from Italy.
Hi, my name is Salome and I'm from France.
In my country, we have the talk to determine if we're exclusive. Before that, we can date as many people as we like. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going in the middle, not as a half and half. I think for Italy it might vary depending on, probably there is a bit of a divide, north and south. It's culturally accepted, but it's for some people maybe a bit more difficult to have this conversation. So that's why I'm half way.
For us, for example, we're not expected to be exclusive until you mention it like explicitly to the other person. So let's say you're like kind of together, but you don't have like the talk yet, and you hook up with someone else, they cannot tell you anything.
But they can't tell you anything, but how does that make everybody, like the two people feel?
Well, I would tell you, you never told me we're exclusive, so what are you complaining about? So
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. It's not fair. Because yeah, in Hungary we feel that if we start to date with somebody, we are exclusive. Yeah, it's a very uncomfortable discussion if we wanted to do that. Hey, am I the first one and the last one and the only one to you? Because we don't really want to hear the answer. Because if the answer is no, then we are in trouble.
I think I'm like the same. Yeah. Like half. It's gonna be more as you say, but some person gonna use it like
As
to
an
do
excuse.
something. Yeah.
It's a different story for men and women.
Yeah.
So for men, it's a I'm champion because I date with so many girls. But for women, it's like, oh, you're the only one, and I'm already in love. So yeah.
In my country, it's normal to split the bill on the first date.
Not here in America. The woman here in America expect the man to pay all the bills, which is kind of, I know it's kind of crazy, because for me I don't mind sharing the bill. I mean, it all depends. I don't mind sharing. It doesn't matter to me, but most men here feel like they have to do it, you know. But I guess it really doesn't matter to me. I guess I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. I guess I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Is that more space?
So it's normal in Spain?
For you, it's normal to split the bill?
100%.
Really?
I'm not expecting the guy to pay for my first date.
I want to move there.
I live
He wants to move there.
in Spain for a while. Oh my god, that was a thing, you know. The guy calculating with the calculator. Oh, you got this cocktail. I got the tapas. That's you. For you, it's $5.95. I was like,
Oh, not even 50-50, like.
not even 50-50. Literally,
Itemized.
like,
Oh,
I'm
dear.
really checking.
That's not 50-50. That is crazy.
50-50, I have to say that, yeah, some people would go like exactly like what you spend, what I spend.
I feel that if we are splitting the bill, something went wrong. But I'm not expecting.
I'm sorry, if I go on a date with someone and they did that to me, like they're like, oh well, I'm gonna pay what I bought and you're gonna pay what you bought. But that's not 50-50, because it's not really 50-50. 50-50 is like you pay like half of the bill. Like whatever bill comes to you, you pay half of that, another person pay half. But the fact that the person looking at you like, oh, let me see this. Oh, you had this drink. Oh, you had that. So you're gonna have to pay for that. I only had this, and like, who's doing all of that? That's just too much work.
Expecting that the guy is gonna pay every time, someone's gonna pay the first time, and someone else the second time. Well, it's how I thought. But for sure, like splitting the bills, no way.
I feel like for us, we take it as maybe you don't like the other person, so why someone would have to pay for me if maybe, you know, they don't like me. So it's like both people are into that day. It's not like the guy is taking me out. It's more like we like each other, let's see, you know, if it works. So I'm expecting him to pay me, and I feel it's also not us thinking like, oh, women are more independent and these things. So I'm like, no, I'm independent, so I can pay myself. I don't need the guy to pay for me.
But it was like that even before, or things?
Was you saying?
Yeah.
Always
So
the
like
same?
20 years ago was still.
I think it's getting like more extreme. Like
extreme,
women
yeah.
would pay. Yeah.
Wow.
But even if the date goes really well, you're like, we'll split this.
I mean, the guy can pay,
Yeah, you're liable, like that's
and
okay.
it would be like, okay, nice, but I'm not expecting it.
Well, what if the
Comment below if you're from Spain, because there's only one person they're doing an interview with. Of course, you know, there's only one person. Comment below if you're from Spain. Is this true?
you're on your side is not going well, and he like insists on paying? Are you insisting on paying so you're like feel less obliged, or just to give him kind of an indication?
I'm not gonna go into a fight
Right.
for like who is paying more.
Yeah.
But if he really wants to pay, go for it. But I would prefer to pay 50-50.
You,
Or
you
if
would
it's more.
prefer to pay 50-50, so
Yeah,
you would.
because I feel like I don't owe him anything, especially if it didn't go well.
In my opinion, a man must be a gentleman. So like every time. Like
Okay.
whenever
Yeah.
you
I don't mind a man paying for me. Like, okay, let me clarify this. Like the first date, if a man had asked me to go on a date, of course he should be a gentleman. He should pay for it, you know. But like if I'm into him and we're into each other and we have a second date, then that's different. Then I will pay half of our date, you know. But I mean, I guess with me, it really depends, you know. Like I said, yeah. The first day, I probably won't pay half, but it all depends on me and the person. But the second day, if there's a second date and a third date, then I don't mind paying half. Or who knows? If you get to a serious relationship, then I don't mind paying the whole thing.
somebody for a date, just you need to pay for it.
For you, you're gonna pay every time?
Yeah. Even though I have only that amount in my
I don't see how men spend so much money going on so much different dates, and they gotta pay for all these dates. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
in my pocket, I will go for it because it's like proud. So I don't wanna go below my standards and below the man's
And-
the gentleman's standard.
And how would you feel if the girl wants to pay?
I would nicely refuse.
Every time?
Not every time. I mean, for the first, I don't know, 3 dates.
Okay.
I think in Italy maybe many men think the same. Because I think off the top of my head I can't remember maybe a single first date where I paid. I think in Italy if there is a first date and a guy paid, it's already like, oh, he's a gentleman that paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first date, if a man asks you on a date for the first date, then I don't know. I just feel like he should be a gentleman and pay for the first date. Now, if there's a second and third and fourth, fifth dates, then that's where, it all depends on the woman. It depends on the man, If she wants to pay half and, because she likes him, she really, really likes him, and, I don't see anything wrong with it, but, yeah.
This, and then he was asking how she will split the bill, you got the coffee. It's a Windows for the future,
He has money.
It's not just he has money, I think it's just a gesture.
Okay.
It's just not, it's not a money, It's not about, how wealthy you are, because it can be just a drink. It doesn't have to be, as a dinner in a 5-star restaurant. I think it's just a gesture that puts you a little bit on. Oh, okay, he's a gentleman,
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I felt in the past they expected me to pay.
This is
They
Hungary.
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
they didn't even offer that. Oh, like I want to pay half of the amount. I know girls who really use it for free lunch, or free dinner. Yeah.
So even if
And that's kind of sad that there are women like that. They're not really into the man, and they'll just use him for free lunch and free dinner. It's kind of sad though. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't waste my time doing that just to get a free meal. That's kind of sad. Like you go on this date thinking you making this man think that you're into him, but you're really not. You just using him for his money. It's kind of sad in a way. I couldn't do that.
you know that you're gonna pay, you still want the girl to ask you, do you want me to pay something?
I mean, not 100%, but it's a really nice gesture
Yeah,
from girl.
That's the ideal situation. They offer to
Yeah.
like, absolutely,
It's
I'll do
Exactly.
it.
There
And
is
then
this
you see, yeah.
fake conversation. Like, oh, so let me pay.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's
Why
back
is a
and forth.
fake one? Of course.
course, yeah.
Because then you're ruling out what you just said. You're ruling out the fact that they're just expecting it. And like,
Yeah.
you're fully going to pay, and you're always going to. It's nice that they don't expect it.
In my country, there are
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on the person. Like, if someone is, like, if you go on a date, you're a man, and you're going on a date, and you see the girl, she's about to take her money out her wallet, then that's nice, because that just shows what kind of person she is. But then there's some women who just sit there and just scratch their head, and they're just looking, and they just, you know, waiting to see you take out your money out your wallet. Then you gotta be careful with those type of women, because they're always gonna expect you to be paying all the time. So, not saying it's a problem to you, but for some men, it could be a problem. You know, they don't like those type of females. So yeah.
is no such thing as dating. It usually starts with hanging out and then transitions into something more. 3, 2, 1.
The first thing it's to hang out, to I think like have sex, this kind of thing, and after it's gonna be more serious. But if you want something really serious at the beginning, the guy would be scared, and I think the girl as well.
Wow, French guys are scared at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a mask dating, you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
dating,
yeah.
but
It's
don't
not-
tell it out.
It's not the way that I like. I don't like it, but I feel that I think that you have to go this way because otherwise it's not gonna work.
Wait, so you need to hang out without calling it a date, just so it's not like any pressure.
No, you can call it day, but you're not gonna say that you want something serious.
Okay.
I think for us it's the other way. So we don't have like a dating period. It's just like I get to know you, I like you, and then let's just go into a relationship. You chill with someone, and if you like them, you just go into a relationship.
I kind of interpreted this question a bit differently. So, like me saying that like Ireland, there's no such thing as dating. There is, but there's like you wouldn't really date somebody that you didn't already have a sort of relationship with. It would kind of, you'd already met them, most likely on a night out, and then you've already probably kissed, and then you'll go on a date. So there's less, stakes, I guess. You already know the person likes you. You're already comfortable with them.
Do you think it's because you're insecure of going into a date before like liking each other?
Personally, it's just the culture in Ireland. Like dating was like a very like American thing. You'd watch on TV when people like get asked out for dates. Like that's just wasn't. I think it might be different now with the apps and everything.
In Italy, at least based on my experience, there is such a thing as dating. So when you're invited by someone to go out, there are some expectations that are created straight away. There is a thing like dating, so you go to have a meal in a restaurant. So all these things are classified as dating. So you are actually say to someone, "Oh, I'm seeing this person." Romance plays a bit.
I don't like the pressure of someone asking me on a date because they like me, and I don't like to rush into a relationship. I don't want nobody come in my life and be like, "You're my girl," and put me on like 1-2 dates and automatically I'm your girl. Like, I don't like that. I like stuff just to go with the flow. Like, I believe in, this is my belief, I believe in being friends with someone first. We're friends, we're talking to each other on the phone, we're laughing, we're hanging out a little bit, there's no pressure, no pressure at all. We're just good friends. I'm feeling you, you feeling me. I don't like to be rushed into a relationship. You know how some people feel like because they went on 1 date or 2 dates, they automatically want to be in a relationship with each other. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that pressure. I truly believe in being friends with someone first. Like, being truly friends with that person first. And then it'll build that beautiful relationship. If you understand what I'm saying. You know how some people just jump to going on 1 or 2 dates and then automatically they're a couple. I don't like that. I like to be friends with that person. Really, really get to know that person before I get into a relationship. That's just me. It takes me a while because I have to like really, really know you, get to really know you, see the people who you hanging out with. You never know. Meet your family before we really get into a serious relationship. That's just me. And agree with me if you do the same, if that's how you are.
A bit
control.
Yeah, actually, it's more or less the same in Hungary. So even the first meeting with
And I'm not saying all Americans are like that. As American, that's just me. Like I said, not everybody in every country does the same thing. They supposed to be representing their country, but I doubt it. If I don't know if everybody are like that in Ireland. And what she's from Spain. She's from Italy. What's other women are from? I don't know what the other lady is from. And the other guy, I forgot where he's from. I think is it Hungaria? Is it pronounced Hungaria? I think that's where he's from. I don't remember the other females, but yeah. Oh, it says right there, Italy, France. Okay, I see it. Italy, France, Hungary, Spain, and Ireland. Yeah.
is the first date for us. We don't really have the second date if we don't like each other.
Exactly.
So
You
it's
can go for
as
the
simple
first-
as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One-night stands and casual flings are super common in my country.
That's common here. That's crazy. That's common here.
Come on.
You'd be
Me the whole
surprised.
time, but-
It's getting more and more popular, I guess.
Especially
Yeah.
social media, Tinder,
Tinder,
type of
Bumble.
thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But in France, I think it was always quite popular, even pre
Was
Tinder,
it?
pre social media. At least that's what it was told. In Italy, we always said that the French people were more,
Open-minded.
open-minded than us, So you had to cross the border,
Maybe. I think for us we have like a huge clubbing culture in Spain. So then it's like, it's very normal for us to hook up like one night, especially when you go clubbing. So I think that's also what makes a huge portion of the hookup culture.
Yeah, same. I don't think we call it clubbing really. It's more pubs and that. One thing about Ireland is it's quite
Pubs.
small. So one night stands, it's likely going to be somebody you know. Like
you
if
might not have enough
yeah.
to feel.
You go to
all
add
the
them
nights in a
on
year.
social media and you have like a ton of people in common. So you're like, oh, that one's not gonna like people are gonna know about that one.
Public displays of affection are highly common in my country.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
That's popular here.
It's common to see people making out on the street.
Makes sense.
It depends on.
I'm one of those people. I don't like making out in public. I'm very private. Like I don't mind holding hands. But kissing, I feel like that's that's private to me. But holding hands, I could do holding hands. But kissing is a no-no. Like maybe a peck, that's it. But I see people like tongue kissing at the subway or on the street. They look like they need a room. I seen those type of people. Like I'll be looking at them like, what in the? Yeah, I need a room.
On the time of the
Yeah,
day,
so
I guess.
related.
Yeah, when
After
you're
8
drunk,
o'clock, it's a bit more common. But yeah, before, no. I don't know. I think there's a lot of unaffectionate Irish men, I would say. I don't know. I would say the general Irish people are less affectionate than other cultures.
I had two friends that went on
He's
holiday
right.
to,
I see. Yeah,
to
you could
Italy
tell.
One from Taiwan, one from Korea. They came back and they told me, "Oh my God, Isabella, everybody's kissing in all the corners, kissing, touching, especially teenagers, And they were so shocked. They talk about this a full week, and then because for them it's so strange. For us, it's normal, especially among teenagers. That you go in parks and they have kisses. Actually, we had like dedicated spaces when we were like teenagers where you go there for kissing and stuff, so it's common accepted, but even like holding hands, display affection is something completely normal.
holding each other's hands, it's basic in Hungary. It's a standard because, in my opinion, and personally, whenever I have a girlfriend, I wanna show her to the world that I'm her man and I'm very proud to be her on my side.
Probably
Aww. He seems such a sweet guy. I wonder if they all like that.
just accepting in these countries, because probably in the majority of the countries on the planet it's not. Because if you think about like Ireland, the UK, Asia, not a thing.
Yeah.
US, Canada, not a thing. Everyone is very like.
It's very rare here.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand if people are together or not in a group.
Exactly.
I was like, are you a couple or not?
Just friends.
They're talking like strangers, not strangers, but normal friends. And I found out, no, they're actually married. Married?
But I think in Spain you are like more tactile.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good weather, so we go
Yeah,
outdoors a lot.
weather related.
So
yeah.
you're in a park and you will see people making out. You're at the beach and you will see people making out. Like it's like really, really normal, especially teenagers as well. Like that's another like whole level.
I will send my Asian friends to Spain next
It'll be so
time.
much-
In my country, marriage is seen as outdated.
Oh, I think it's because of this new generation. That's why marriage is seen as outdated, especially here in America. A lot of people ain't talking about marriage like they used to no more. I think this is a lot of countries though. I don't think it's just one particular country. I think this is getting very, very popular.
We
A lot of
prefer
people
to
not
a
into
common law
marriage.
Arrangement. 3, 2,
I would say that before it was really, really common to get engaged and after to live together. But now I think less people are getting engaged, and even about the kids, less and less women want kids.
and
So I think
yeah,
it's really changing.
You have
it's definitely changing. This generation don't care for marriage and kids and none of that. It's changing. But I heard that this is happening also in I seen a video they talked about it in Japan. But this is happening this pretty much is happening in pretty much everywhere.
parks in France, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a wedding, but something lighter. And you don't have the big party and everything. It's more for the pepper.
That could be the point, the party, the big ceremony. Like in Hungary, it's the best. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like all of the girls' dream is to be engaged, to be proposed. I would say but it's the fairy tale for them. Oh,
Not really, but I'm an exception in Italy.
really?
Yeah, and I'm an exception, so don't ask
Sorry?
me. You know,
How about in Spain? Is it the girl's dream to be proposed?
Because for
Really?
us, marriage is not that huge. Like for example, here in Canada, you can get married, but it's more like, okay, we're together, we're gonna get married. Not because you really want like a huge proposal and a huge wedding. And also we are like, I would say later in life, like you start getting engaged in like your 30s something.
Oh,
So then up to like the early 30s, you won't even think about marriage. Most of the people. So for us, like, no, just have fun. We have other priorities like traveling or things like that. And then it's like, okay, let's start to get a little bit serious.
yeah, I think Scatania probably a bit more
I think we're more
relaxed
cold.
on that
Yeah.
on that sense. Yeah.
Weddings are so incredibly popular in Ireland. Like people do live together before getting married. It's more like a financial sort of thing to get more time to pay for the wedding. But yeah, as you said, like religion does play a part. Like Ireland obviously was a very Catholic country. It's less so now. It's less about the religion really. It's just about the tradition. And so I think that definitely plays a part of why, because most people I know would be getting married. It'd be pretty uncommon for people not to get married, I guess.
Hey everyone, I hope you.
Yeah, well, yeah, some countries are very religious, so they really into that whole, getting married and stuff like that. But like I said, this new generation is totally different. So they're really not. This generation is not really into that whole getting married and having kids. It's not like it used to be. Everything changed. It's expensive nowadays. People just trying to survive. So it's like a lot of people don't want to bring another human being in this world where it's crazy. So comment below. Let me know how you feel about this video. If you're from either of these countries, do you agree with them? Is there anything else you would like to add? I would love to read those comments. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you lovely people. Take care. Peace.